Very good morning to you all. This is Daddy Chris, and this is the African Renaissance Television, reaching you from London. The show is Rise and Shine. So rise up and shine, Nigeria. Yes, we focus on Nigeria. We look at Nigerian politics. We look at what is happening around. Not only politics, when we say politics, of course, we're looking at our economy, the state of the Nigerian affairs. That's what we discuss mainly on this show. Sometimes we try to profile solutions, especially from the dedicated point of view. This is where I come in. And of course, you have Evelyn who always spice up with some of the crazy news of the day, and then maybe giving us the newspaper review. That's what we do on a daily basis here. We're happy for you to join us, and thank you anytime you just come across this video. Take the time, take a few minutes, and just look at what we do. Like today, for instance, we're going to look at the covenant we all need to take as Nigeria to move to the next level, because we need a new covenant. We need to sing a new anthem. And that's some of the things I want to do greatly on this show. Yesterday, I hammered on something very, very important to me. And I don't know whether I'm even right or wrong, but I was so passionate about it. What did I do? I said, Nigerians are fond of saying, by the grace of God. I just don't get it. So when you say by the grace of God, whose grace? The grace of God has been released upon us from the time Jesus Christ made those sacrifices. The blood of Jesus Christ was shed on the cross of Calvary for the salvation of mankind. The salvation is here. So which other grace are you waiting for? The grace is now upon us. So what that means is that it is now for us to do these things, or let the grace manifest in our life, not by his grace. No, the grace is already in us. We want the grace to manifest. And for it to manifest, it's going to be you. I already have the grace. Now, everything I do is what's going to make that grace work. Let me quickly add everything to the show, because it's going to be a hot day in the studio. Color TV.
Good morning, London.
Morning. Asaba. They say Asaba, where we run rich. That's what we go talk about. He said that they pursue some people, they come pursue them rich Asaba. Asaba. They need to give an award. Anyway, as our people, you are welcome to the show. Yes, like I said, we're going to look at the covenant we all need to take. And I said yesterday, I was just hammering on this, and you were very insightful as well. When you were questioning me some difficult questions, I was looking back, and I said, really, yes, the covenant, because the day Jesus Christ, from that sacrifice, we are saved. We are not trying to be saved. We are already saved. Like, very, you know what my grandfather does? In those days of blood sacrifice, if the woman go out and cheat, sorry, women, I'm going to use that word, because that's one of the most common cases. They will tell the woman to go and bring a goat. When we sacrifice the goat, we sacrifice it to the ancestors, and the woman will therefore be declared free. She don't need another issue. That matter is resolved. That's how the sacrifice of Jesus Christ is for us. From the day Jesus Christ laid his life on the cross of Calvary, our sins have been washed away. And there is a new covenant. That's what he was saying. The blood of the new and everlasting covenant, which shall be shed for all men, so that sins will be forgiven. Meaning our sins are forgiven. The grace of God. We are no more lived by law, we are now ruling by grace. That's what the Bible taught us. So in this day of grace, what do you mean by the grace of God again? You need to know the grace is already with us. Don't keep calling the grace of God. Let's act on the grace of God. So that's what I did yesterday. But today we're going to look at the revolutions that work. I touched upon it little yesterday, but today I want us to make some covenant. Between me and Evelyn, we're going to make covenant today. Evelyn, look at it. I because of my privileged background, I can tell some of the historical covenants that I know. You know, what is a covenant? A covenant is like a constitution, an agreement between two parties. You understand? But it's always more binding if it is between us and God. It requires blood sacrifices. That's one of the things we've seen. Because the first covenant between Abraham and God, it was supposed to be the blood of Isaac, then a ram was used instead. The covenant between us and God today is the blood of Jesus. But we Nigerians need to come to the compromise, to an agreement. We need a new covenant. God has made the ultimate sacrifice. Now we need to have another covenant between us. And I want to see it for it. We need a revolution for that, because we need a change. The change is what we call revolution. Any change is seen as a revolution. So if we're going to have a revolution, a change, then we must seal it with a covenant. So that's what we're going to do today. So first, which is the change that works most? I've been on this show, and all I preach every day. In fact, to be fair to me, anybody that watch my show will know, I will tell you that all we need, we don't have problem. Our problem is just money. If we start to produce this today, the quarrel go over. Every the first one and wife they fight for house, and money can't enter the house. If you see the way they go sleep well that night, woman when they open like I go say money, you understand? You go now go to touch your husband. Because woman don't eat, she don't get some peace of mind. Women need peace of mind. You understand? For woman, if they don't know where they come from the next day, that has not the container, man. Yeah, you go say, but we don't have any money. But I said, madam, but this one is not going to bring the money now. He said, but we don't have any money. Oh, she knows it. So she wants some peace. So what we need in Nigeria is we are broke. We are a broke nation. Even when we have the potential to be great. But right now we are broke. What we really need is food and welfare and education and all those basic things on the table. And there will be no quarrel in Nigeria. Nigeria will be the best country in the world. Let me repeat. Every day Nigeria have some level of economic freedom, that people can work and earn good money, that we have good savings. We can afford a car like we do in Europe. Anybody can afford a car. If you work for 1 month in this country, you can buy a car. Do you understand? So if we can get to that level, Nigeria will be the best country in the world. The best. So, in other words, not be the church where would the wrong go, not be the problem. There's no spiritual problem. If I talk that way, people will confuse. Sometimes people think we have problem. The time I was talking to one pastor, he said that from my papa's house. He said there's a generational curse. I said, what generational curse? I'm not even look at the small boy. You understand? And he's going to go there and make some sacrifice. Look at my age. The sacrifice when my senior brother not feel make. Now he won't come make her. My father there, I go pray to my papa. What I'm saying is that all those ones are they don't have a place in our life. Tinubu, the man are Muslim, the man are Christian, he has no place in our life. Oh, the man are Hausa man, the man are Igbo man, he don't get any place in our life. What we really want to do, our only problem really is having a prosperous country. And if we can understand that, then we don't even need to be fighting anymore. Our focus now will be on getting there. And it's not about Tinubu getting us there. That's what I want to say. It's not Tinubu that's going to get us there. It's not Toburu that's going to get us there. It's going to be we that's going to get there. Because these guys can't even get us there. They don't have what it takes to get us there. And some of them are not even sincere about it. The only thing they do is how to win the next election and be able to fill their stomach. And it's not even their fault because they don't know what to do. So I'm saying on this show that we need to get there. And that's what we're going to try and explore today. How do we get to that state of equilibrium? A state where we can feed ourselves. A state where we feel good and say, yes, we are Nigerians. And the only way we're going to feel that we're Nigerians is where we can make money to pay our children's school fees, to have good food, to be able to afford the car, afford the home. We're not asking for much. In the UK, we go to work, and the only reason we go to work is to go on holiday. We go on holiday, baby. We go on holiday, and that's a beautiful thing. You understand? You go, you come back, you work, you save money, you have fun. You can afford anything. You want to buy a new mobile phone, you can. If you cannot, you take it on loan. That is a prosperous nation. It can be better because they are still complaining here. But that in Nigeria is a situation we need to change. Mary, are you going to join us? You can join us. Let's actually add Mary to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you're welcome. Listen,
Good morning.
I was just telling me.
I don't know why this whole thing has changed. I'm coming.
Okay. You see that the girl is crying. I understand the
So,
frustration. For some reason now, my internet in the UK, can you imagine? Because I used to use only one like phone, and the internet was always enough. Right now, it's not. I pay about £35, and it's not still good enough. So I need to change it. So once I bought the monthly subscription, I feel let me look for another one. Anyway, I'm working on that. So I understand the technical issues when they face it. But Evelyn, let's do this. Let's do this. Today is a big day. The only problem we have in this beautiful nation is prosperity. And that is why the churches are making money. Because the pastors are pushing us prosperity. Because it's what we lack. They use it on us.
I will fall for it. We'll fall
Exactly.
for it
But you
because
will. You
poverty
will.
has really dealt with us in this country.
Yeah,
Poverty.
exactly. They will not have that chance if we were feeding ourselves well. You know, they
Yeah.
will not have the chance. Because if you tell a British man that he should do what? I should come and pay tithe, so God will give him more money, he will tell you you're stupid. You understand? But their psychic, anyway, their psychic is a little bit different. They believe in God, but not the way Nigerians believe in God. Our belief in God is to get more money. And they go pray so that God will give me more money. A British man doesn't go to church for that too. Let me explain this. We don't go to church in the UK so that God will give us more money. The blessings of God will be peace on our life. I don't understand how we describe God here. But Nigerians know that if I go or if I give more money as offering, God is going to give me more money. I don't know where that passion is in the Bible. Now, when you give more, you get more in the Bible.
It says give us never lack now.
I see.
That's what they believe in. So
Yes.
as the more you give,
The
the
more you're
more
going to get.
you get blessed. Yeah.
There's God. All I know is there's God. And God is going to answer every single one of us, especially those of you making fun of us. But anyway, the bottom line is that we have a problem. Our problem is putting food on the table. That's what I mean, you'll be fine. It's putting food on the table. And that's what we're going to try and do today. Let our emphasis know that Nigeria is still the greatest nation on earth. The only thing that will make us be better than the United States is just being able to feed ourselves, clothe ourselves, educate ourselves, and actually we like big things. Have a good car, live a decent life. That's the only difference. You know, there is more fun in Nigeria than in the United States. Even as poor as we are now, we are said to be the happiest nation on earth. Have you not confirmed that? The Nigerians are the happiest people. Let me tell you
That,
why
that
I
was
know.
why that was why we are called the lazy Nigeria youths. Because even in the poverty, we still try to make ourselves happy.
That's
We still try to make
it's true. You know, when I came to bury my mom, that was 2005. I mean, we were driving. I said, let's go at the point I wanted to fly. Then he said, my friend said, no. One of my ex, she refused to take the vehicle abroad. So we used to drive the car home. I was driving on this ship. I mean, I wasn't poor. I was okay. I mean, financially. We stopped at Ore. You understand? And I was just going to buy it because I like to buy all these things. You know, and sometimes I give them more money. There's a girl selling orange. Then there was this tracker Willow. To my pet. You understand? If you see the girl with the orange in her head, dancing to that track, me that was inside this van, I was not as happy as a girl selling orange. She was happier than me, and that is a fact. And I was saying to myself, what did this woman see now that is making her happy with orange in her head in this manner, in this song? But that's the truth. So the only thing we just need to have to eat a little is a little bit of economic prosperity, and we will be the happiest people. In fact, nobody will be able to. They will be looking at us. Why are we dancing? That's what they will see every day. So let us achieve that. And to achieve that, that's what I'm proposing. That we need a new revolution. This revolution is not going to come from the government, because even the government we have today, it's not as if they are just primarily wicked. They lack what it takes. and maybe they need to read another. It's going to be a new African book that we need to rewrite. That will look at our system. Our system and the American system is not the same. The British system is not the same. So we need to look at our own and see what will work for us. Until we do that, we're going nowhere. You understand? Oh, the Americans are copying this system. Oh, they're practicing capitalism. Is that what is good for us? That's a question. Oh, some people are in Russia, they call them communists. And is that what is good for us? Maybe not. Maybe we'll have a different system that will work for us. You know, and when I look at Nigeria, I say to myself, that's going to be a research I'm doing anyway. It's an academic research. I'm saying to myself, maybe we don't even need these big things for us to succeed. I look at the revolution in America, and I said, okay, the revolution that worked most is that of for economic empowerment, because it's the only problem we have. We don't have freedom issue. We're not looking for justice, because they were when I was looking at the American freedom fight as a black man, a lot of things happened. We have the days of Marcus Garvey, where he was able to empower us economically. Massive progress in the life of black people. He polluted it with that. Marcus Garvey had issues. His issues were that, but he made us proud as black people. But he was preaching separatism, that we should separate ourselves. Maybe that's right, maybe that's wrong. But that would be for Marcus Garvey. But otherwise, he's the best that I have ever seen. If you listen to Martin Luther King was actually going to beg the white man, we want to be together, fight for injustice. Yes, injustice. But we don't have injustice in Nigeria. What we lack right now is economic progress. So I always use Marcus Garvey as my case. Now it's more relevant to us in Nigeria today. We need an economy to grow. And what Marcus Garvey did is what I want to employ. What did he do, my daughter? He opened a business. And he said, every black man, come and invest. If it's $5, then you put. If it's $1, that time $5 was a lot of money. You understand? With that money, he was able to publish newspaper. He opened restaurant. He opened this, and the black people were there patronizing themselves. You understand? In a matter of 1 year, he made so much. In fact, the movement got so high that after 2 years they bought a ship, not one, almost two. That is what people that came together were able to do. And you know where I agree with him, and I didn't doubt it anymore, is when I read what the Tower Babel is in the Bible. The Tower Babel, do you know what they told us? That people came together and they said they're going to see God. And they were going to see God, though. You understand? They were going to see God. If God didn't stop them, these guys were going to see God. You understand? So, meaning if we come together and put our resources, not just come together with Mato. This is what I say. When we talk of unity, I say, what is unity? Unity not between where they talk for Mato. You unite for a purpose and you go into doing it.
You know, you unite for a purpose. Mostly when you have one mind, you can be able to succeed. Like you said, Marcus Garvey, the blacks, they were patronizing themselves and everything was.
And they were fighting a common cause.
If you use the case of, if you use the case of, let me say, Innocent Moto, are we patronizing ourselves? Do we even have one mind? Are we supporting each other?
We use that instance that day. Yes. Where will the president of Nigeria? Yes. You see now, this is where the point going to win. Innocent started something.
Even outside the government. So it's okay, government officials, they are not doing. What about the citizens, those that are capable? Most of them does not.
You know,
they don't do that. So we don't have one mind. How are we going to grow the country or the economy?
No. Ordinary Nigerians. No, forgive ordinary Nigerians. People are like sheep. Let me use that word. Oh, see what this person talk. Oh, everybody will gravitate towards that. Only one word will change that Innocent Moto. Only maybe one movement from the president will change Innocent Moto. Or one action from the House of Assembly We change the motto. You need something to catalyze people to move. All of us will start to buy innocent motto if people make 1-2 statement about it. The innocent motto needs some massive marketing, which only people using it alone can tell. Meaning we have to first start to use it. The only man that made us a proud man is again Peter Obi. Peter Obi in his time, he said he did not just say we're going to patronize it, he paid them ahead. So Innocent will supply him the vehicles. That is how you support and actually create your own wealth. What Peter did not do that I didn't understand is, Peter, why did you even tell Innocent Motor want to have a share in it? Because this is what would have happened. Innocent, and I'll say to Innocent, you don't need, it's better to have 20% of 10 billion than to have 100% of 100 naira. You understand? If you want, there are some business you cannot keep to yourself. It's better you even bring in some people so that you get bigger and you gain more because you are bigger. If you do it yourself, you're going to struggle. Innocent is struggling right now. If Peter has come in and said, okay, you know what? Let Anambra State government have 10% share of this business. What Peter will do is like he gave them money. If Peter will even begin to convince his friends, other governors, to buy Innocent Motor, he becomes his campaign to make sure Innocent, because he has more voice than Innocent Motor is a private business. That thing would have sold Innocent, and Peter would have, Anambra State government would be making more money. Innocent would have made more money. So that is the negotiation we expect government, wise government, to do. They didn't do it. It's good to give that beautiful instance. So what we need to do is create wealth. The language have been sitting. I think we've agreed that we need to create wealth. The question is, how do we create it? That's only the covenant I want us to take out today. We don't know that what we need is to create, be productive. The question is, how do we become productive? I think that is the question of the day. How do we, as a people, become productive? The government is telling you they are creating an enabling environment for you to do business. You know, Oborowori Bridge has not translated to businesses in Warri. It's not going to translate to meaningful business in Warri. Sorry. It's not going to do that. So that is a blind way of saying that the government is working with you. Okay, so forget about it. What I come up with today is let us go small. One by one. Simple by simple. You know, I said the first covenant is, you know, just say 4 of you, Evelyn, Mary, let me give you 2 other girls. You come together with one understanding. Every month, you drop, maybe every week, no matter how, you drop 5,000. In a month, with 4 of you, you have gotten more than some money. Imagine what that money will be in a year. And that become a pool of money. Many always say, make you start business for me. But that money can come from such a movement. Now, we use the word 4 trusted persons, or 5, or 6, or 10. And this could be a family. There's no family that don't have up to 4 persons. At least you can talk to, you can plan with. So what I'm saying now, I'm not saying you must even go outside. Go to your family cycle. Take 4 persons. Say, what could they do like this? You find that the capital you need to start something will be raised by you. So I said that is the thing I want to say first. Because, and you know what happened there? If 4 persons will put money together, the money will become big in a month. And if you people do something with that money, you would rather patronize it. And this is it. Evelyn, if 4 of you now put in money and you buy a machine, a grinding machine to grind cassava, for instance, you will not go and give the job to somebody else if none of you is working. So one of you will automatically get a job. If there's anything to supply anything, one of you will be doing it. By extension, you guys will create job and patronize it before other people will even come in. You see, these are the Jewish people are here. The Jewish people, they drive the same car, they eat the same kind of food, they dress alike, they drive the same. In fact, they work out the same kind of hair. Meaning that one person go learn how to cut these people hair. They don't go outside though, they go within the Jewish community. If they want to fix their shoe maybe, shoe. A Jewish man will fix the shoe. You know what repair? If a furniture man, they know the Jewish man shop. So the money circulates and they are enough. They are enough. And meanwhile, other people, the shop is outside, other people can come. But there will be no Jewish shop that will be lacking in the UK because they know that they have to patronize themselves first. They don't even need to tell you. I said, if you come, I will take you one day. When I come with you, I live in their area here. I live in Godersbury. Now, Jewish heaven be this. What we call Jewish heaven. So, what I'm saying is that if we employ that for ourselves, we can do better as a people. So, today, I really just wish we can take a covenant and say, let us start. You put your money together, start something, create something. You know why this is so painful, man? Why this is sad? Families are not doing it. You know, some family, everybody is poor in the family because they don't come together and do things. No money to start business. So, no money to start business. But how many of you are in the family? How can a family not be able to raise money to start business? Because you guys refuse to come together and try to solve that your immediate problem. You're waiting for Tinubu. Tinubu does not care. Now, let me talk of my community. Say family not one. Come to Garambi. I cannot forget what my father did. They call her the Osusu. Every day, women when go sell cassava, they have it 3 days in the market. They will sell. They come and put their 3 naira.
But women are always strong. They do the work more than the men. It's where they come.
That's what I thought. Saying not the work.
It's when it comes to working. I cannot talk now. It's when it comes to working. How come they won't use work kill their women? Their women go work, feed house. If the man money gets more money, don't marry another wife.
At least they will come very strong. They have money for night.
They work, oh. They work.
Will they work for night? No worry. Will they work for night?
You don't buy another wife or Jiko go.
They work.
But at least
just they can say anything you see, you collect. Hey, work. The man get money, second wife.
And they're like, will they work for night? Anyway.
But our women very hardworking. Now then they struggle to raise the children most times. I know them now.
But the good thing is that what I'm saying is that when they needed a loan, sometimes their children were in school, in university. There's no money that time. They will come to the place, they come and take a loan. They have small money they are paying every month before the end of the year. The money they took, they have offset it. And they pay with some interest. So those people contributing money at the end of the year, when they have their money back, they have some. In that way, there's what I call a perfect banking system, where those who put money in get their money back with interest. And because you are from the family, you can take a loan to even trade and bring the money back. That is what I'm looking for in Roboland, even among us in the UK. Evelyn, I gave you an instance the other day that if UPU in the UK, we set up a bank, an imaginary bank, because we go there, we go to drink every weekend when we're ready. If we set up that bank, say everybody that's in the UK, every month you drop £200. And when you do it, you are entitled, you are playing towards buying a house. I swear, Evelyn, all of us will do that now. I promise you. Because we have a problem in the UK. Let me explain the system for you. In the UK, to buy a house, it might be, the house is £500,000. You don't need to have all the money. What you need is 50%, 10% of that money. Meaning, if you have 50,000 pounds, you can buy a house for 500,000. Then every month you pay the remaining, you pay the money until the money is finished. Now you can see this beautiful loan. But what they will do is the bank that will give you that loan.
You see, human being, no matter how I want to see it, everybody is different. There are people that naturally they don't want it to be that they are owing somebody. And I think I fall into that line. Like, let it just be that I am working to pay for something that I'm owing. There are people that they don't like it. It's better if people don't like it. Person like me now, I don't know how you convince me to go and buy a house in credit though. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just the mentality.
Even the phone, our phone here is on credit.
That is one thing I've never tried in my life. It's better I use the small price own that I know that I can afford than for me to buy a higher price phone and be owing. Because I have this spirit of feeling so uncomfortable as long as I know I'm owing somebody. I'm not comfortable with it. So
but you know like that.
With people in that UK that today they don't have a house because you know why? They don't want it to be that they are owing. And if you say they should buy it once, they will not be able to afford it. That's the problem.
When you purchase that house, like
mentality, that's a
500K. Yeah, but if you pay like 250,000 and then maybe the person dies or something, what's going to happen to the house and the money the person has already paid?
No, what they will do is if there's that situation of that thing, they will sell the house and the bank will take their own. And because a house will always, the value would have even gone up.
They will take their own plenty task. You will not get anything. No. They will take their own plenty task and give you a peanut.
They will not be unfair.
And give you a peanut. Like you will not tell you that one.
No, there's a law. There's a law that governs it. I did a conveyance. You understand? In law, there's a conveyance. So what you do is they will sell that property, or if the children want to take the property, they have to pay the bank off or continue the mortgage, or whoever inherits it. Or if that is not the case, the bank will then sell the property, they will take their money and give the remaining one to the children. And they are not allowed to just sell it anyhow. They will sell it at a reasonable price, the market price. So nobody is going to lose. You understand? Okay. So even if you get bankrupt, that's why there's a problem. If you are bankrupt and you cannot pay your loan, like maybe it's scared of now, what they will do, they give you some time. If you cannot pay, the bank will come and ask for their money. Sometimes the bank will say you will forfeit all you have paid. But now the law is saying you cannot do that. You must give them what they paid, what they are a reasonable amount.
Can you use that to start a real estate business? Like maybe maybe the house is 500 and you get it with 50,000, and then you sell it for maybe 600,000. Just go and give them their 500, and you are making like 100,000.
You cannot do it in the UK now. They know what to go and buy it for 500. They will not buy from you.
The house will not just skyrocket like that. But maybe after 1 year, you already have a profit. What you said now is what we do as real estate here. Everything you just describe what the UK real estate is.
So when we buy house in the UK, there's no law against it.
And Chris, there's a video I saw. There's this couple that always do online content creation. So they are being known on Facebook for their online content. I think they're in the UK. So they show everything, their daily life, when they are cooking, when everything you do in the house that's supposed to be private. They show it out there because of likes and comments, and they are getting paid for it. So she was now showing the new house. They bought 2 houses, she and her husband, and she was showing us that they want to kind of put some appliances like electric cooker, something like that, and maybe AC. I don't know. There are things that is like in the UK when you sell a house, there are things, or rent the house, there are things that are supposed to be in the house. So they were now sure that they needed to put some things in the house and paint. So they bought the house to put it on rent. So I was asking, in the UK, you bought a house, put it on rent.
Oh, maybe that is the big business.
That is the business for them, though.
No, let me tell you this. Let me explain this.
That one is even different. That one, they bought the house already. But this one,
they did not sell it, though. They are putting on every month now, they will pay them.
This is a different scenario. This house is on mortgage.
No.
And then after doing that,
nobody buy a house here. I mean, when somebody say I bought a house, meaning he took a mortgage. You know they pay cash for house.
So if you have the full 500,000, Can't you just like you buy it now? You pay
Yes,
full
but you will be able. You will have to prove why you get 500,000. How long have I been working to have saved 500,000? UK is not Nigeria, where you just have money and nobody asks you. When you forget 500,000, when you want to buy a house today,
You guys play tire.
So
You be thief.
that means they don't want my progress. They want me to be on
The
mortgage.
system is
I
not designed
shouldn't
for
be
you to
able
be
to
thief.
pay in full.
Yes. No.
I want to buy a house in full.
I mean,
But
Chris,
if you are being
so our
material for so
politicians
long,
that goes there and buy house, why is it that you don't used to ask them that did they get the money?
that's why they
Because those
arrest
ones that they will
them.
not be on mortgage.
Oh, in the UK, let me tell you, you know why they get into trouble here? All those politicians, when they come, that's why they pass corner, they buy the house. And they will pretend to buy on mortgage and begin to pay. They're not going, even if you buy a full, of course, you can't even come to the UK to buy. And if you are bringing money to the UK, that's why we call money laundering. Now the politicians say, now the police they impasse. Now they catch that guy. That's what our former deputy speaker of the Senate. You understand? Because the eye is on you as a political leader, especially from Africa, Nigeria in particular. If they call here, then they check your pocket where, because they know so you don't carry money come. You understand? So the money laundering is it's another thing within the law. It's very, 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 very clear. But what I'm saying is, when you hear say British man say, I bought a house, you know me saying pay cash, yo. Now mortgage you take, now you buy. It's not our culture to go and pay for the whole house. Who are you? You with me?
So I carry full money, go buy house. They'll start investigating.
Where you foresee the money? No, that's the only thing we want to know. If you have it, you can prove maybe you inherit it from your parents. You want to buy a house with it, no problem, you can pay once. But instead of you to even pay once, Evelyn, if you are a very clever person, use that money to buy 6 houses. And like Mary was saying, you now rent out those 6 houses. Let me explain it to you. Evelyn, if I go and rent a house now, my house will be about £2,000 a month. If I buy it and it's on mortgage, my mortgage will not be more than £700 or £800. Meaning, if I buy it, I can still rent it out for £1,800. And that person will be paying my mortgage, and I'll have food from there. Can I explain? Do you understand what I'm saying? If you buy the house on mortgage, and now you can rent it out, there's no house in London that you cannot rent in 3-4 days. You understand? If you want to Airbnb, say fine. But if you can't rent that house out, your tenant will pay you twice your mortgage money. Because maybe I don't pay £50,000 for the 500,000 house. My mortgage now £550 every month. I can't rent the house out. Then they pay me £1,500. From there, I could just take my every month rent to my bank, pay the remaining money on my own to eat. That is how people climb property ladder in the UK. It's big business. You can't get it wrong. You know where we get problem? Exactly what I was saying now. Where we have a problem is when you raise that first 50,000 naira. Even if you have the first 50,000 naira, you need to have a credit record so that the bank will be able to guarantee that you will be able to pay. Because what will happen is a bank will pay the other 450 for you. And it's the bank you begin to pay every month. Because so it's the credit facility is coming from the bank. So it's the bank you are paying. So the bank will of course come with some interest. So if the bank paid 450 for you, you are expected to pay about 550. So that's what they will break into about 20 years for you to pay. So always 25 years. So you are not expected to even pay in 5 years, 25 years. Now they pay half year. It's even illegal to do it less. Because the government don't want you to buy more than one house. By the time 25 years don't pass, you add on to your age. You never expire. So when you want to buy 2, 3, 4, 5, the system does not want you to buy 50 houses. Not in Nigeria nowadays. Now in Nigeria, one person get 15 houses. Yeah, one. If you get 2, you go know what it be. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that can you imagine that if you now say to us, if you join us, we will give you the £50,000 to buy your first house and guarantee it. All of us will gather our money there now. Individually, you know how long it will take me to raise the 50,000. But together, we go raise for some people today. The next day we raise for some people. The next day we raise for some people. Before you know it, we are on the property ladder. easy. When you say Urobo people, let us unite. If they do that one, they go gather. And they wait for one run for president of UP now. I want to see manifestos. As we speak here, because we get election coming up soon. We didn't get president here of the Urobo people. You understand?
Wrong.
The idea.
Why not running for the position?
Me. Now, officer of Nigeria, I'm going to run. I've been here. Well, I'm just saying that when you see things like that, you begin to ask yourself, why are these people telling me to unite? What am I uniting for? What is Urobo unite? Am I uniting to come and eat bangasu? That's why people like us will not be so happy to be there always. Because there is no substance to the unity. The unity lacks substance. If I want to eat bangasu, I'm not going for my house. If I want to play Urobo record, I get where I go play. I don't go because of that when they go meeting. Unless I look for.
But I don't think it's just for Banga soup and Urobo music, because it might also be like a way of recognition to know, okay, this is my brother, in case anyone gets
all those ones are added. All those are
anyone gets into trouble,
but
they can actually
on the table. Now when they put food on the table, our problem is food. Our problem is our economy, is our welfare. Not I want no person. I want no person not gonna let me go there. If I want no people, I go no people for London. Don't tell me to come, so I come to my people, I come to myself. You were defeated. You see, if my God say, oh, let us unite, my people. Let us unite. We don't need white people. Let's unite. Nobody for go there. As people were growing, their wealth were growing because you join my Kagame movement. People begin to join. When there is a movement without a substance, it's zero. A family today, if you tell, you know what they do? No, can't donate. Nobody they donate. That's another mistake people do. Oh, you see, we are all Urobo people. Let's come and donate money. Nobody wants to donate. Donating does not feed the man. You're not paying children school fees. But when you say, tell rich man, if what I'm saying now, if you Urobo land, tell them Ibori say, if you put also money, you go get also profit. They will drop that money. Because the money is with us. You tell them to come and donate. You will go meet the body and come and bring 50 million. And when they do Urobo house, you're stupid. Why are you going to give 50 million? But if the 50 million is an investment that will bring back return, they will be buying the shares. What they want is profit. Nobody on earth will not go for profit. I always say to people, the last time I was at NTA, they told me, oh, that it's an interview, and this guy, and he was telling me that the biggest problem in Nigeria is how to raise money for business. I was laughing. And I told him that the easiest part of the job is actually to raise money. The guy said, well, how can I say that? I said, let me put it this way. If you tell somebody may give you money, say, not dash you come meet me now. Evelyn, you come meet me. You be paid. Maybe I will ask for something else. But even something else, now only for once. The second time I will give. If you come to me, say, Daddy Chris, see what you want to. If I do this thing, in 2 months or in 5 months, I will bring 100,000. Give me like this one. Give me 1 million. In 5 months, I will give 100,000. In another 5 months, profit. My ear will stand. Because something you just said to me, I want to make more money. But if you can't say, say we won't build this church, the church will be very helpful. It will make us the sea road the path, or something will go heaven. I'm going to look this guy saying as stupid. Because that, what is the need for me?
You can say, you when they talk, you know whether you go the heaven.
I know.
How you know where you go?
Thank you. You know, what I'm saying is, if you tell people to come and donate, you've got it wrong. Tell somebody to come and invest. The place will be flooded, and once one person pass, maybe Evelyn, I'm coming to Nigeria now because I know the peace in Nigeria now. If I go 3 months, they don't drive me. I've not been charged. And for Nigeria, the company I registered a company called Urobo Agricultural Development Project. I've not wait for anybody. What I was telling the Urobo people is that if you just show me your balance, what I'll do, I will go bring tractor. I will clear the place, plant them for you. You go just take care of them. When the crop reach, I go buy them from you. I will give you 70%. I will take 30%. I will sell out. You see, once two people get profit, everybody will beg me. Agela can't use that. Agela can't use that. You need to prove it first. You understand? They will be begging you because you know what is it? Everybody want to make more money. I never see one person on earth when no one make more money. Dangote want to make more money. So it's only when you be Dangote, say Dangote can't donate money. Unless
doesn't know one be something. You know, so they say for this world, why would they bother this? Because one be something. Now you want be something. Now why you want get money? You get probably 70 they does it for this life. Now chop, sleep, wake up. Even if that 200 naira profit they make, they don't buy food, chop, sleep, wake up. But you know you want be something. You want go higher for life. That's why you're bothered. You want get house. Get point no get house. And then like this, on the street they sleep. And because I never rented any house of their own. On the street,
they never see the opportunity.
If you close your shop, if there's 6 space in front of your shop, they'll come and sleep.
Now only the best never see opportunity. You know, maybe anybody will want to make more money. Any human being on earth will want more. Unless you never see or you don't understand. Or maybe it's just a very big fool.
There are people that don't have that high dream, that high taste in life. I know what I'm saying. If you close your shop, they can't use their do bed in the night, sleep. In the morning, before you come, they don't move. Nothing concerned them with high life. Chop and sleep. Hey, I know what I'm saying. Not be not
and you get why? You go get why? Now only men know, because women know they do that one.
Now no, the women they street. Now men they street. Survival of the fittest.
Maybe some of those people are addicted, drug addicted, so they don't want to work. They just want to beg.
For UK,
if you know the Nigeria, which drug addicts? I don't want to talk everything for life. I said they put something for street, they sleep. They don't know why they go work. Not before by the side of the express, person like that. Nothing concerned them with house. Hey.
But maybe I will get there here. If you come on the street of London, I will show you people when they on the street. They get about 2 here. Sometimes in the night, if I come out this night, I will film them for now. But they have mental problem. You may not know. These are people who are having some mental issues. You understand? If they hard for somebody, because the system provide for you anyway, for you to be in the right state of mind, you don't on the street for too long. For some time, yes. Not for too long. So, because it's the truth is, poverty is a decision. I know some of us are forced to be poor, but most of the poverty is a decision. Environment will make you poor, but that you are even in that same environment when they are rich people. Ask yourself, why is that man rich? My father said that they imitate the person they rich. You see rich man, imitate them. Don't imitate the poor people. Anyway, what I'm trying to say today, my topic today is really very hard, not clear. But let me put it this way. If we create an environment where everybody can benefit, Urobo people in the UK today will look different from every other tribe. If the model one at the top, so everything. If I become the president of UPU in the UK and I sell that package, our life will be transformed. You will see almost every man in the UK having a house. We will be like the Jewish people. That will be my campaign. If I thought I ever, because I will identify a need and I will sell that need to my people. And that will be my campaign strategy. When I will campaign for Nigeria, you will not go here. I will identify our need, which is hunger. I will devise a means to get it solved. You don't give people, you can't tell guys, say, you know, say the girl, the problem, you won't go to school. And you can't tell her, say, you know what, I want to make you go, I get one house for village, maybe you go there. You go, they look you. You go tell her, babe, if you marry me now, I'll just say you go to school. She will say, yeah, I'm married. You know, you must give somebody what the person is looking for. Meaning the person need. In the UK, I can tell you for free, all of us would love to have a house. Because the house is my business. I mean, if I buy a house today, if I'm there on rent now, the time when I don't get tenants, I will suffer small, pay my rent. But once I get tenants, I will get at least 500, 600 pounds from that house after paying my mortgage. Who not go to work? And what I'm saying now is, This is your mortgage. Now the money they pay back, because once we give to one person, that person will be paying us back with small interest. So the organization is already making money for buying a house for one person. That person pays the money back. We are making profit on that person, which makes the next person to buy easier. Rather than giving the money to the bank. You see, what we do here, now the bank, where they make the profit of the houses when they buy. If you go into property business here, my bank, where they make all the profit. And the bank is making all the profit because we refuse to come together to do what the bank is doing. I don't understand. I don't know whether I don't make sense more. Now,
Sure.
If I want to buy the house now for 500,000, I will only pay 50,000. The bank will help me to pay 450. The bank will charge me 550. So bank is going to make 100,000 at the end of the day. What I'm saying to the people, if we come together, come gather money, give this guy, guarantee the house. We don't that 100,000 will go charge our brother only 50,000, but we're still making 50,000.
If you start asking, the robo members no go finish. Una fit come plenty wey be say una no fit rotate am. More no start wetin I no fit finish abeg. And you know we no go buy for. You no go buy for me. Is it going to
you know
work?
what happen? Who buy one? He go wait on his time to buy another one, because when you dey make profit from one house, you want to buy two. You want to buy three. So if you are making 500 from one, you want to make 1,000. Don't get two. So you dey pay.
So that your time only suffer for other people to get the house. It's not everybody that can get the house. This pattern will not work.
Oh, so God, it don't work finish, Mary. It don't work finish, Mary. If you understand that, what I'm saying now, they call it pyramid. It's not pyramid. Because look at it. The bank, our bank say they make money. The bank is making about some serious money from our mortgages. They're making a lot. If we take that money as a group and we can't save that money within the group becomes richer, giving us more power to give house to another person. And who's gonna govern it? We are the one that appoint the people to govern us. So there's no serious power. We don't come meeting now. It's time for this person to go. The next person, who is next person? So you bid for who is going to get the next house. Maybe on a monthly basis, we'll give 4 or 5 houses. And as the money begins to come back and people pay, we'll be able to give the next month 8 houses. That more money will come back. The next month we'll be able to give 10 houses. So the number we can give out will begin to grow. It is not arithmetic. It is arithmetically, it not be even mass, arithmetic. But that is the power when you come together for a purpose, not to just. I don't like the word unity. I know they like the word people unite. There must be unity for a purpose. That's what we lack. Now Nigerians need to unite in small cell. At the top of this big group together, go to the communities. First set of boys when they come study for UK, make them think smart. When I come here and I get problem. You know what we do here? Let me tell you one thing we do in the UK. We call it student mortgage. Now listen to this. Some set of students, they will stay in the place for 3 years. Listen, because they're going to be in that university for 3 years. They will come, they rent houses. Some of them will just say, okay, why don't we just put our student finance together? The money when they pay also. When you put it together, it's enough for a mortgage. So they will not buy the house. And then stay in the house. The value of the house is keep going up. And they are there. And they are not more paying. Even if they take one more tenant among themselves, they are making profit already. We call it here. Students can even come together to do what I'm saying now. They do it anyway. There's something called student mortgage in the UK. So if students can do it, I don't know, foreign students cannot because they don't have that. They don't quickly come together. Maybe students won't come from Nigeria, won't come from here. They don't know each other. So that bond is not there. But if they can unite under one the Nigerian embassy that put us together as family, then the family will be united for a purpose, not because they just want to come and see I'm in Nigeria. It doesn't make sense. What does it? Because you're in Nigeria, so what? I go on the street of London and say I'm in Nigeria. So what? Who cares? It's only when me and you being in Nigeria gonna put food on my table. That is when it matters. Or it's gonna make me get a house. That's the message I've been preaching and I've been begging for people to understand. Nigerians, We need to come together and defeat poverty. And we can do it. Mary, are you telling me now that if my family today, thank God, say my papa, he died, left so many land. The land is there. Nobody care to farm. If you can't say, somebody go farm and now, my mom, my sister went there home, no get money to do. If all of us now say, okay, let us do this, let's put money together. You donate, contribute, not be this, contribute social amount of money. The more you contribute, the more you're going to get back. And we'll come to that money to cultivate the land. We don't give that woman a job for home. She now will go farm with her cutlass again. And when the profit comes, we'll share for her and we'll have profit for ourselves. Who is smart? Cassava, you can't get it wrong. You don't go plant cassava, say you lose money.
Cassava, not be one thing you again inside cassava now. Plenty.
Thank you.
Only one product, Gary, will come out from now. Shebi na from there na they get starch.
They get starch, they get Gary.
Apple will come out from her. For Igbos,
the stem, they say the stem. For na cassava leaf, 9 Serrano people they eat. 9 be their vegetable.
And also you never eat that cassava when they fry like akara because you don't stay for nuts. For nuts, they call them kose rogo. Akara really? of cassava. They go down. The way we say akara size then so they white. You understand? So
why they sweet?
Use yaji. You know they call yaji. All those outside people they are pepper. Where they mix with their maggi. These are the nasty from cassava. So, cassava.
But nobody you are for them.
So this cassava you are seeing, it has, in fact, it has different kinds of.
All those white, Mary, you see all those paracetamol when they see the white. That cassava you they see, they only miss them with small thing. The rest are cassava. You understand? It's using my
you can still buy cassava like yam and use sauce to eat it.
No, I don't eat that one.
That one, that cassava for TV, check food in Nigeria, might be the highest way they produce different things.
The leaf with the one for Nigeria is serralum. Not be serralum vegetable. If they cook vegetable soup for serralum, na cassava.
I don't really think they use it here.
No, not in Nigeria. But come to serralum. I get one babe before na serralum. Now that way, when you go cook, I say me I don't eat cassava. I say come and try it. Foolish man.
And maybe they will take cook and then I go sweet. We don't know for Nigeria.
It is sweet. What I not eat for home. Woman cook for me, I eat. Never see.
And you know purge. Something your belly knows.
Anything they give you, you go shop. You go say,
and you know purge.
Where you go purge me? If your mama give you food, they purge you. Woman, you get the comedy when this boy released today. Say when you first take a girl, it will be your babe. If you tell her if you enter the house, say, babe, don't move anything around you. This is how I like my teeth. You say, okay, no worry. Now, first time you come. If you come mistakenly, call keep her, say my girlfriend. Come move inside the house, don't be wife. Now she will tell you, don't move this thing here. Look at you and scatter. That's what they tell me for this house. Look at your life that decrease. It's everywhere. I will say, why will go now? Power don't change her. Make it come mistakenly born finish. Make you come try and one thing. The day when you go do one thing, now you go tell you say, this house, in fact for UK now, now you will send you out of the house. Idiot. Power don't change. If they change, the women when I get us, when I feel they transit from daughter to mama in a second. You know they tell you, not be saying that 1 year. Who born boy and I lose? I swear. My guy, born girl, born boy and I lost. Because these women, we'll talk another day.
What's especially the male and female? Is it not the same thing?
I hear. Make it be same thing. Make I hear say, only you go pay that. You go see the feed them. You go feed boy everything. You go pay that. At least when you feed girl, some can say they'll come pay that. Let's start from there. Maybe we're gonna take a look at the papers quickly because my message today, I just really want us to talk about, and another part of what I want to do here before we go into the paper is our ability to now speak the political side of it. maybe if they know say Urhobo people here they do business together, meaning they don't become one family.
Yeah.
They know now that if they want to do election for UK, any MP, when if one for London, will come meet us because he need our block vote. Do you understand? He will come meet us say, if you guys will vote for me, we will be negotiating. Okay, if you win, this is what we want. So that coming together, which has solved our economic problem, has given us a political strength.
Do you know why our politicians succeed in all these things they do? All the promises are not promises that you say is written and signed. You see, during that campaign, all the things they said is with mouth. So there's nothing like a signed agreement, like, okay, this is what I would do when I get into power. Okay, and let's sign. Nigerians, we are signing it. It must happen.
Yes. That's why
everything is promises of the mouth. Promises of the mouth.
We need politicians, we need to sign covenant. But maybe the truth is this: if we get sense, they say my people say that once now they deceive person when they for our house. Come again, if you not pay, not go do. You understand? So if you deceive us once, you don't deceive us once, we don't hear. When you come back, we will remind you, see that time, that one you do that time. We will not do it again. They will be forced to behave because they know they are coming back. They know that will not be Nigeria where you won't give only one person. If now one person, you fish it us. But when we are in a block like that, now then you will see people come trash you. You know why they feel they defeat us for home? Then they deal with us with 10,000 naira. If we're gonna make a demand from the politician, and the politician not remember, now we go remember them as a group. Not be the 10,000 naira. Yeah, you don't forget my own. But you promise organization you go give us school. We're able to remind them. You said you will do this, you will do that. Even today, we still remind them. So it is actually when they come together, you have a political force in your.
Those ones are promises of the mouth. Like the one that ASU, they are coming to say federal government did not fulfill their promise of 2021. Was it signed? They said it was not signed. They did not want to tell the public what the promise was. They did not sign. The Nigerian Association of Medical Doctors, okay, they want to go on strike in 10 days time. Okay, on September 10, because federal government did not fulfill the waiting trainee fund, blah 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 that they promised. Was it signed? Where was the agreement?
Mary.
Everything is
now I'm surprised for that.
Word of the mouth cannot stand the test of time. You cannot understand it. Word of the mouth, no.
No, what thing surprised me. Now only when money exchange and I made a fish to that girl. Even I be like waiting the promise when a boy promise a woman in the course of this thing. They know they take and go anywhere. He said, he promised us some money not pay, unless you feel beat them or unless you don't want shame. If not, they know the write and down. So they know they write those things down. A bad agreement. They call it a bad agreement. Maybe not bad agreement, bad agreement.
No. Bad agreement. The one where they know sign now. It's just like defamation and slander.
You don't get any moral standing.
It's just like defamation and slander. You know, say at the end of the day, the one way they write nine worst. That be the thing. Because when you write it, you cannot change it. But when I say it, I can deny it. But when it is written.
But you promised me say you will marry me now. I say I don't remember.
When we write down, that is why men will keep women for 5 years, 6 years. Last time you will leave out. Where when I write and say,
well, you don't keep the guy for 5 years. The woman keep the woman. The woman don't keep the guy for 5 years. I don't know how
the guy is faithful. The guy is faithful.
Now the woman all marry him.
I don't know. The guy is faithful.
Maybe if after 5 years, now the guy don't want. Not be problem.
If that way, what would we do? Anybody that say, I'll marry you now, tell the person, write documents, sign, make a stamp out. So that any day when you disappoint, I will show you. Nobody should give you word of the mouth again and again.
Maybe which court won't prosecute that matter? Which court? I mean the court go do now. I said it's court.
Of Mary now. Write and make I sign when you sign. So that any day when you start, when we say the person disappoint me, we'll go court.
And we'll go ask that woman. Let that policeman come tell us say na fraud too. Say if you promise woman marriage, at the end you not marry her, na fraud. Then we'll go sit talk and say, if you promise to marry the guy, after 5 years, you say you not marry again. Na fraud though. Because you know many people don't say go school come back.
People gonna say my 15 years relationship just ended. You date one person for 15 years. You're not the husband and wife.
Why?
15 years you date one person.
Why you
15
keep
years. Now that last pass on marriage, sef.
That one now we'll call that paper bag marriage. We'll keep a woman for a house.
That it just ended. And you know the worst part, anytime that kind of relationship ends, you know go reach 2 months, the guy will go marry that person. The guy will go.
But wait, maybe the some women not they say not they agree say they go marry again. Nobody could talk about
that. And the priest supposed add your name, for they add the barrister. This I will put, and again a bona fide advocate for men. I never see who they support men in everything that decrease. No matter how the decrease they busy, once you talk about man, he will just face you. What did they support men for? Why would they keep a woman for 15 years? 15 years only relationship.
He come back. Trainer finish. He come back. He carry boyfriend come in the guy for us. Tell my guy
that decrease, that's face the one that men will keep woman for years. With no.
What of the one when you train for school? You train her, make him come back from school. He come back. He say no. You
that decrease. No, they talk that way. We say affect women. Women, the one women train for school. You know, some women they train man. You know, some women they train man for school.
I think you talk that they push up for men. Like they push up for men. Who they push up for now?
Talk to me. 15 years and you yourself.
How many men will push up?
I go save. Whenever I hear when woman will push up for man, I don't understand. Men are not good diggers, so last men don't turn good diggers. When I want to sit down and make women they do things for now. The word don't change. Man, no. Make woman will push up for you as waiting. If I push up for you, you go answer my name now. You answer my name when you finish, you put easy at the end. So the name.
I will defend that. And my mouth is strong. Otherwise, now for don't defeat me. Somebody now only engineer and I get now for kill him. If I don't because now we tell engineer, we don't say yeah, so me. God, they teach me well.
Because he's being sincere. He's being sincere with reality. You only wanted to do the manly something like let it be that I'm siding my fellow gender. That's what you're trying to do.
I'm honestly, I'm speaking from my heart. You know how many of my friends don't train girl, go school, come back? They train, they come back. Oh. All my friends, when carry wife come Europe, consider. I mean, I never sleep to myself. They're going to speak English when they reach here. When Nigerian girl, when you carry come, they speak, you know, say the matter don't change. Because when in British English, they say, like, I think you know, when they speak, I do this. You know, when we just do this, anything, that is, isn't it? In British, you say, when British girl, when Nigerian man, they speak, they say the matter don't change.
Even you know when I don't say that the kids matter to the support man, when I don't say it bad. You know that bad task I mean, when we see with that man, they wait with almost how many women wait trend for social media. And they post this man video with different women. Do you know that the Chris for one day never condemned anything that man did? Do you know what he said? Whether the man forced those women, that he didn't force them. I said, Jesus, that the Chris, they all know bad though. Like you don't know, say no matter what the man do, you must support them. No matter anything man do for this one, they tell me so that the man forced them.
He monetized them.
But wait, Evelyn, no, that girl, when they talk true, say, no, we really talk true. You say you there with a man. You say the guy just send you 50,000 naira from nowhere. Look at the language, from nowhere.
Out of the blue.
How you take get your account number? You should say they never buy shawarma. Something never happen, never buy data. You don't think Nigerian guy wants when he get data.
How much is shawarma? That somebody who wants to manipulate because of shawarma.
Okay, but you take the shawarma. If you not go give, you don't take. You know what? Any girl you talk to today, I swear, I not get data. And then the thing they start. You go buy data first. And then now small. They'll say, hey, I just know they all right. What did they happen? I never eat it, so. You know, say na 20K be that for eatery.
Daddy Chris, man, tell you, man. Men when they demand things, I'm not sure say women they just that they tell them all this bidding. Now because them said that they disturb the woman. Now why the woman will they give them all those conditions?
What the man go do before? If man come before, not be what you want they go for. Will they ask now? Will they ask for the thing? We are sincere.
No, what you make man get what you want? Wait, the man wants spend.
The man love you. He dey like you. He say you fine. Must you bill him? Now bill. You call the bill and you first start with the data. So get what? If I the best one, like, the scamming, they would scam each other for Facebook now. I say your boys will scam each other now. That one I like. Because you think they talk to Igbo, not to say that the fellow guy when they scam, right? Everybody will scam each other. And I love that when I saw that comedy. The guy like idiot, this Nigerian comedian, they don't make me laugh there. So he say they send money, if they say Igbo, now they talk. Not tell the girlfriend, say you have to answer. Not to say that when he called the next person, then the neighbor, he hear neighbor they talk. Oh, neighbor for the ring. But when they call, don't listen like neighbor. See? And he said the thing when the people are saying, they buy data for that neighbor. Meaning, I don't know, leave me alone. This is our scamming story. Eh? It goes sweet. After some time, I will go to scam ourselves. It goes sweet.
We don't say excuse me, that's scamming, but I'm always stingy. Now let the 4 victim pass. You see stingy men. Hey. And then the 4 victim pass. You get one man like that. All those in cousin them. In little cousin, they ask for money, they go say you no get. But one girl, that same little cousin don't go disguise like they post girl picture. They post that picture they come like 6 months ago. The way now they like him. You don't go send 500K to the so-called girl. No, say that same in brother will say no get. Later now you go they chat the brother say wait, may help and collect the money back from so girl. Wetin make men wey dey fit help their own blood, their own siblings. But when they see one fine girl picture, you fall for
your children now they gang. The children they gang against their papa when they do that itself. My daughters now they fit don't gang up. Say this man will not the picture of you deal with them. No say na woman like put pictures.
They're not going to use their picture because if you see that picture, you go know.
They're not going to put their picture now. Then they use their picture before. You don't say everybody will go online and put the picture. Now another picture, another fine guest. Now they go put fine food there. You go they talk. You don't listen to your own children. They talk. You go they release money. They go they laugh you. Wait, you know. But you know, that's so they take the start because they do papa finish if you do another person. You know what we're saying is Nigeria is a beautiful land. But we just embrace what God give us now. I know they talk about it, their voice, no, they're strong. Now they made it now be how would they call them? Igbo will say Igwe when they go say Igwe.
No, we don't be king now. We be women. Now man they be king.
Okay, no, una still be Igwe. Igbo get na Igwe because una get power. Every tribe in Nigeria they get their own skill. We know the way to the Igbo get fit do. We know what the Yoruba get. We know what the Ijaw get. I know them. We do. When you tell me say you come from so place, I know where you come from. I know what to expect.
I don't believe that tribe has influence in somebody's personal life or personal decision.
It affect. Especially if you meet Benue girl from online, you know what you will get. If you meet Igbo girl, you know what to expect. In fact, nobody will tell you. In a Yoruba girl, you know what to expect. I know nobody.
What are you expect from Yoruba and Benue? Leave you, but
I know what talk. I know they talk. So
what if Benue and Yoruba they do way they different for Igbo? Just at least educate us now. People go know. The reason I didn't show is educate people.
Go school this day.
Educate people so they will not fall victim.
Make I hear. Because now let me they go online. They never go online once. Go to their own. Then person go online, go get your experience. Everybody go get your own. You see Nigerian guy, you say hello, you know what you expect. Data. That be the first thing. Maybe let's go newspaper review, man. Don't just even start. Let's go to the newspaper.
Hey. Voila. Let's see Guardian first. That's a big story. I don't even know what is wrong with my network.
Guardian.
Guardian is stating just the reality of what we see now today's life. Let me see.
How bias was put?
Even without explaining itself, anybody that is reading that thing will understand. The big story says how bias for sports, entertainment reinforces school as calm might. And this big story is on page 4 and 5 of the Guardian. We have Tinubu embarks on 10-day working vacation
Vacation.
in Europe.
Baba don't go
And
treatment.
He has worked hard. So he's going on vacation.
You mean you just
to
come
enjoy-
from Brazil?
no, you don't work for 10 days again now. You don't work more. So you don't go 10 days
that was
vacation.
business. That one was business trip, but this one is vacation.
Vacation.
Okay, vacation, working vacation.
Correct.
In
Yes.
Europe.
You need to go and rest.
Baba
He
don't
has
come
worked
treatment.
really-
Yeah.
he has
When
worked
Baba will
really
come from
hard.
here, be fresh. You know, say Baba for never die. Suppose Baba still remain president. For change the blood again. I beg.
80 million Nigerian youth jobless. That's why I like guidance. They will give you the statistic, the number you want to see.
Now you go dey ask them maybe. When you go say how you take no? How you dey take no?
I think we for guidance, but you see that 2 sponge the talk story. 1,000.
But this one you go green. If na Punch say something now, you go say if Punch say so women like do this, you go say na lie.
No, so people have to go with people family, go inside people house, go dey ask them who and who they beat. They don't lie, people go they believe. No, they want to know who and who they solve domestic violence. So you know, say a lot of women are not speaking out.
Oh my God, hello. You don't become feminist, I swear. I don't know where you get what you
Hey, even still allegation of me, feminist. Hey,
better one. If you don't know, you be better one.
I'm not a feminist. There's a difference between stating reality. Your stating reality is different from saying somebody is a feminist. Whether or not we like it, the truth is there are a lot of families that will not come out because you know why? They want to protect the image of their family. They will not come out to speak on what they face in their daily lives. Do you know that? You know why I am laughing when you say I'm a feminist is domestic violence, like I said, does not mean that it's only the woman that is suffering. The man can still be suffering from domestic violence. But what I'm trying to say is that the quiz is not everybody that's coming out to speak out. So where the Punch get their figure from? Anyway, any day, anytime, any day, I will defend this.
That is 80%. You say you came out and said it's 80%.
I agree. Guide and God bless them. You see Punch story. Anywhere you take me to, I will defend this thing. That Punch, that thing that they wrote there is fallacy upon fallacy upon fallacy. I will not believe it. Then go people house. How many people family they know?
I trust Mary. I swear, I trust this lady. The guy don't become feminist, and we need to. That's why I'm going to
because I'm not a feminist.
If you not do that one,
no, you know I say I'm not a feminist. I know that I'm supposed to be submissive to my future husband. I know I'm supposed to like do the needful as a wife to keep my home. I know that. But I think
you don't know why they react. Maybe the problem with feminists. They know why they react.
What will make Mary react? If the man don't do anything.
Everything I do in this life, there's a reason for it. That's the good thing about me.
Yes.
I know they sit down and react.
There's a reason for every
you won't carry hand through for my eye. Make I just sit down and mumu they look. In as much as there is one thing anybody can tell about me, one attribute about me is patient. But the patient, I don't get that naturally. I don't even know how to go about it. I can be so patient about something. But it does not mean that even in my dying state, I will just sit down and expect me to believe what Punch said. Punch coming out to the figure that they know nothing about. I'm not trying to come for them, but I'm stating the fact. If you tell me that 80% of Nigerian youths are jobless, I don't even need guidance to bring the figures. We are seeing it. It's a daily something. This is not something that they are hiding. If you don't have a job, you can boldly say because you need help. A lot of women are suffering their marriage. They cannot say it because they feel like I don't want to disgrace my home. I want to keep my home, prioritize my home, and secret.
Do you know how many men they don't send from home?
Do you know how many women they don't send for home? Please, women, you are listening to me. Don't come and sit down there, allow a man to go and carry sickness and come and give you because you want to be a good wife. No, that is the truth. I will say it anywhere and anytime. And they say 1,500. Let me see it from here. 1,500 schools shut in 2 years, says report. I think we read something That looks like that yesterday on the Punch. And we have the World Health Organization, African Union tax Nigeria in 2001 declaration, 20% public health spending on page 1. Police summon El-Rufai ADC leaders for alleged conspiracy. Retired soldiers protest lack merit. DHQ insists on page 28. 70% of telecom downtime linked to energy issues. And this story is on page 18. ADC Audu Obi fought Tinubu fiscal triumph as cruelty over compensation. Okay, over compassion, sorry, on page 6. Oshun Algon accuses CBT of sabotaging local government payments on page 7. We have 70%. No, I read this one. There's a story I'm looking for. Okay, maybe it's not here on the Punch. I'll check other paper. There's a story I wanted to talk about. Okay, but this big story, I think I don't even need to read it or start going through what the story is talking about, because guidance stated some facts. You know that the reason, do you know that we celebrate footballers their win? We celebrate their win. We celebrate musicians their win. People in the entertainment world, we celebrate them more than people that are doing well in schools. You will see somebody now that is very intelligent, that will even maybe represent us in debates worldwide or in quiz worldwide, that will come out with a good result. People that went to school, I'm not talking about those that did expo, that have something upstairs, right? That actually came out with a good result, maybe 4.5 something. Their CDP is so high, first class. Why is it that we don't celebrate them? You only see dry pictures that they post online, celebrating them with pictures with at least 2,500 naira. According to guidance, 2,500 naira. Why is it that we don't celebrate the educated people that have done well in academics? We will celebrate footballers. And that is I don't want to read anything today. I have seen what they are trying to say. I'm trying to break it down for you to understand. We do not celebrate academic compared to how we celebrate footballers and entertainment. But these people suffer more. They take a whole lot of time to make research, to study, right? Why is it that we don't celebrate them?
But Mary, there are two sides of the story.
Okay.
There are two sides of the story. Now, an academician have a long-term benefit.
Okay.
Because when I went to study, so maybe you do research, you do PhD today. At 80 years, your skill will still be relevant. And a footballer, the Mokoshan and struggle, now they see them now. The more catcher the bull is no more the bull. So your time of reign is short. But what they are really good at is, if you are in entertainment, you have a lot of audience, and that is the money. An academician doesn't have that audience. His own is long term, but it doesn't have audience, so it cannot be well paid.
But like this, it gives this mentality of young people to say school na scam. They feel like they don't celebrate school. We don't celebrate education.
That's not true.
We don't prioritize education.
I agree. It's a shame because every Nigerian won't blow. Mary, you never hear that? I want blow. That's what they talk. The Nigeria, now the next generation of Nigeria, now that they blow. Whether the person they work or not, it go blow.
No.
Perhaps if I ask that question, why are we always looking to how to blow? Why are we not concerned with the steady progress in life? Because when you're an academician, you have steady progress. I can tell these children for free that it is better to have that steady flow than to go up and fall down. Not here you've already about Sunday Olise.
Yes.
Yeah, we watched this video, right?
Yes.
Where it was
it's the same person that they said it has blown. It don't blow, it don't fall. You understand? Then they blow quick, then they fall quick. How many musicians they thought before? In fact, now it's not be Two-Face, go take new girl now. Before time, we don't go hear Two-Face again. You are my African queen, top of the chart. But that money goes soon go, it goes soon finish. So, but an academician In fact, the more they old, the more that they pay am for in academic excellence or understanding. So the two will have two sides to the story. I would say to young people, school not be
And that
scam.
academic excellence is for their own personal growth. Now their name, they the certificates, that they get the results. But with these
Evening.
musicians and things, they are entertaining
Like,
us.
let me list out one point.
So we
Say,
are
I'm sorry, what
celebrating them.
Guardian said as regards this right up. It said in decades, old prices ranging from a tuber of yam, a fowl, that is before a fowl, a basket of fruits, endowment and cash prices ranging from 200 naira.
Now
To
what price
5.
will they pay? Now
Dry
they go they pay
certificate, dry
120.
certificate of recognition. Why did they say dry certificate? Dry certificate of recognition, or just a handshake for a pop-ups, for photo for pop-ups. They suggest that the Nigerian society not borrowing academic geniuses that simply give credence to school and scam modern idiocy. And let me see. Eno Obasi Sunday, Christian Opera Iyabolawa, and Adeyemi Adepetun. Right. But let me lie. Anyway, I understand what the Chris is trying to say. Anytime you see a Nigerian that's emerged the best mathematician is also placed, every time they will just congrats. You know, our government will never say anything. They will not say
In fact, governor they see themselves. Governor no dey check am with them.
That's it. But even as they even get that position, now which person name dey the certificate? Say na Mr. Emmanuel, this best mathematician, na he go carry am go find work for himself. But these musicians, footballers, they are entertaining us, the public. That's why people are celebrating their win. But how you tell they use your mouth say they entertain me or add value to my life?
Then they
That's
teach your children o. Then they work. Then they teach your children. They actually do a lot of work.
There's this guy called
I'm not talking about the math, the
Nafisa.
teachers. So I'm talking
Okay,
about the students.
there's this name here, Nafisa Abdullahi Aminu. Aminu's excellence. I think the person was very good, right, academically, and the Minister of Education through the federal government gives the person 200,000 naira. That was what rose the argument, and they were like 200,000 naira cannot even cover feeding or transportation. We are giving. Share is the same footballers that one that they gave them 150 million. You're awarding somebody that did well academically 200,000. Are you seeing the big difference?
But
We don't
they
prioritize
win
it.
prize.
We don't value these people.
But footballer they win prize for us o. If they win the cup,
How much did they win? The money that they win are for you or for themselves?
That was what I was saying. Outside the cup, the cup they are winning, they are entertaining us too. People love watching football.
and they win a lot of money for us.
Yes. But
So-
add the mass where you get won't they affect me?
And don't forget, let's be fair to them. You see that crowd when they did stadium, that money. That crowd when they did that stadium, that money. That all those adverts when they are around the whole place, that money. So there's a way they have been able to monetize it. That's why they can share some for the people. And Nigeria get a lot of money for just qualifying to go to World Cup. There's some money when they pay us just to qualify to go to the World Cup. So we get something back because it is a heavy, well-managed business. I mean, sport and entertainment. Burna Boy come close to football stadium here. You don't know the crowd, na money. All the merchandise, all the whole thing, na money. So money is in that business. Maybe we should learn to how to make education with a lot of money, and the people will get it immediately. But even they cannot still compare because Burna Boy after some time we not go hear Burna Boy again. Not be miracle. Not be first start. Not be go end up. Days of Burna Boy go soon over. Another person will take up. Burna Boy go say, "I'm gonna invite me." I said, "You know, say, I'm gonna invite me."
You were talking about state police. I think now it's even the northern and maybe western leaders that are even talking about the delay, like they need it now more than anything. You know, when something begin hit you badly, you will know the importance. It's not today that we started talking about this state policing, but it's obvious that they now see. I don't know. It's not like I don't know if it's that is what is going to stop the insecurity. Let me not go and talk now. I'm not saying that is what is going, but maybe you understand. Maybe it will be better. Although Timu is now talking about it, and let me even go through this story.
I'm only worried about one thing.
The Afeni Ferry, northern leaders demand state police amid delay. Federal government defends delay, says insecurity reforms undergoing due process, framework with states. Afeni Ferry, MBF, Pandit insist state police overdue. Northern leaders press for action. On page 2. Wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow.
the question is, my only concern, I would say, ask, who is going to pay? You could not pay your teachers. You cannot pay some little things. You want to have state police. How are you going to pay?
But at
How
least
you,
another way of them still making money now. Now they will not give them money for state police. They
oh,
don't
okay,
make money.
yeah, maybe another one. Otherwise, how you want to buy ammunition for them? Police
Do
not
they
responsible.
care? Like that one, and do they care before? This is another means of making money. Extra income is coming. That's why they are fighting. Do they care about you?
Because if
Yes.
the federal government that is saying I want fund this for state police, now make mistake. But if you can fund your police, fine. Take your police, because at the end of the day, police need uniform. They need car, they need ammunition. They need to wear boot, they need to run the offices. Can you pay Mr. State Police? Because sometimes maybe this is how they put things on the neck of the federal government, and the federal government cannot even say anything. You want the cry for state police, can you afford it? If I ask this one, they would reverse. You know, I am still of the belief that even the states, the governors are more oppressed. They are the oppressors. Have you seen Nigeria today? You can see some states APC win, some states PDP win, some states other NNPC, all the party. But go to any state, if the governor of Delta State now PDP, all the local government they be what? They be PDP. Go and take my statistics. Check out. You dey say you dey look for police. May you tell the police say they oppress your people. Because wait a minute. The federal government does not keep they don't keep state money for 1 month, for 3 days. As soon as the money come, that money is shared that same day. It's the same governors that refuse to give money to local government. Who is under them? They want state police. Make I hear. I was an advocate of state police in those days. Not anymore. When I see the activities of our governors and how they abuse power, but we want to get how much as security vote. If you want to protect us, tell her make a set of vigilante. May use that money first. That money in security vote is meant for security in the state. What is they doing with it? I don't know. State police. State police, my food. I talk. I will say, and I lie. We say, but these other pastors said, he don't drive them from business. It's a lie. It's a lie. They lie. He said, all the David and I slept for you. He said, all the what do you call them? Oh, this is when people say they work out. All of them are the same brand, the same look, the same color.
I forgot about that man.
So every cripple when it comes your show, they buy that thing from one place. Hey,
Forget about that man. The day he talked down on Catholic Church was the day I don't even want, nothing about him interests me. Yeah. Cannot insult my church. And you want me to be singing praises to you. It's Catholic Church's problem. Forget about that man.
About Catholic Church.
Just forget about him.
Catholic Church is still a saint compared to the rest, but Catholic Church is not good.
Him that is talking, is he perfect? Is he perfect?
Nobody's perfect.
You know, I don't like people coming publicly to criticize people as if their own life is perfect. I don't like it.
But Mary, the exploitation of the use of church on tithe and offering is a concern for everyone. It's not about, look at it now. Like I said, if Adeboye, after making all this money from the church, is now touching people's life, nobody will talk. You say we will come pray. When you don't collect the money from the people, why you not pray, collect that? Why pray and not give you the money? Why you tell them they pray the money? Why is Adimo not relying on prayer for the account of the church to be filled up? Why is he expecting the people to pay the money into the account? And you tell people to go and wait, and God is going to put their money going to put money in the account. You are a liar. And that is where Damina is getting us. You see, Mary, you see, what did this where they talk? Gege University. Gege University is working because the activities of Nigerian guests are all too much.
That increase, I beg. As they talk for this show, no even Adam, and that one even follow for it to supposed to discuss. Like, I don't get the most unserious
No, we go look at the laugh. You know why? The truth is, when you don't experience,
there's nothing serious about that thing they're doing. No, they're just joking. They're all jokers.
The comedian.
Whether joke or not, the only reason we are listening, we say we don't experience something like that, so it becomes interesting. You see what the pastors are doing. Wait first, people talk. No talk. Pastor will tell you of all the congregation. He said, "Talk just too much. All barrenness in Banner." The next day they'll say they carry people. The phone call. Like I remember Pastor Chris. Somebody will never see before. What's the color of this? Red. What is this? White. Person will never see before. You know red and white. Nana.
No season they rain again. Why no season they rain again, sir, for the church? Anybody they waka, you go waka for them with wheelchair.
Nigerian government come ban them. Mary, you know say that they preach for NTA, preach for local TV before. So the Nigerian government come ban them, say they not be preach for local television again. They were banned though. Nigerian churches were banned from preaching in our local TV. So that's why they go set up their cable television. Because government no say that it's scam. You know why they banned them? In those days they were buying airtime. Now, Chimolo, they take over channels. You will come preach well. Money must drop now. You know how much to take channels television for that time? But money they draw. You never see. They joke. Because television is a way you pass on a message to people. Government sometimes owe us a duty to protect us as children. Because we can be vulnerable. You know, society will ask, why these people will allow their daughter to even marry at that age? You know, there are certain things society must do to protect us. And it's their job to do so. Now, I know what I talk. I know we'll follow that matter. It's the people will be best for me now. What it is that they create a talk? I say, now maybe starter. Maybe go put some.
The one that it is like person, they say anything wrong or anything demands. Now be the thing. Now your best pastor because he talk about tithes.
No. Sometimes I don't agree with all he's saying. No.
In church they collect tithes. In church they collect tithes.
I know some people will not collect tithe too. If you want collect tithe, I know people believe in tithe. Put the money in. You know, see my message. That when you see somebody like me, you will not say, I don't ever support tithe. I don't even support donation. I say let the people invest and let the investment touch their life. Now, you get that one they talk and pass down. I must be a stakeholder in the church by contributing my money every Sunday so that the church in turn will bless me. Don't tell me to wait for God and you are collecting money from me. You know, when is the church not collecting money from God? You tell me, don't pay your tithe to God is going to bless me. Why is God not bless? Why God not bless the church? Why God will bless me? God bless church. You were. See why people like us when they think too much. Some of us think too much. That's the problem.
No, not think too much. I read too much. When I read too much, so when I read, I fix everything I book. Everything I book. Oh.
That's no. My friend say, my Belgian friend say this man go too much to the school. He go say you go too much to school. That be your problem.
You see,
so when you go too much to school, the problem. I agree, Mary. Sometimes you must learn to live like a fool.
So we are not the only one that have noticed it, Abby. It's good, Sha. That increase, so with the way WAEC is going, I hope they will not increase fees for registering WAEC. Where the students if you afford to pay WAEC fee, because the one they carry hand reach they no reach. CBT WAEC mandates 250 computers, CCTV for schools. It could though.
Government school get her. Government school get her. Government school, they have those facilities. People when they look for state police, so Can Delta State afford those facilities? I know they not bring one story of one man when they teach for one school, even a primary school though. He said the man said they teach there for 15 years, they never pay him. He there for the riverine area. 15 years. Now the man they teach. It's not like community service. Government never pay him. He speak very good English. So. Now teacher there for 15 years, they don't pay him. Then after I say they eat, he say they farm. The wife they go do some fishing. If you finish school, they will go do fishing. Now I say they feed. 15 years. That one say one state police. You don't fit pay teacher salaries. Maybe when they talk, na go say na personal thing. No. How can somebody want to pay teacher salary, won't talk of state police? You pay your teacher salary. It's because you don't have. The oil money not reach. If you want to get state police, start to be productive. It's not like here in the UK where police go help you raise money. Police in Nigeria are liability to the state and liability to the people. Let me repeat that. In Nigeria, police is a liability to the people and liability to the state. Because they don't raise money for the state. Any money when they raise in their pocket. And they take money from the people. So in like UK, police will raise money for the country. So you want state police. What are you going to do with it? Do you understand what the police is meant for? Like I always say, the Met police in the UK, they are registered with company house. They pay tax. I know they understand what they're talking. They pay tax. Because they have to raise money. If they stop me now, maybe they call my van. If you say, now the money be the problem, they don't want me to go to prison. Pay the money. Do you understand? Because the government must raise money. These people, when they look for state police, so do they understand what police is going to be used for? They think police is only to pursue criminals. Some of them, when they believe that can't say that one people pursue thief. Make we reform the police. Make we define what the police is going to be used for. And if you want state police, I will give to you. But my guy, now you go pay. You want to marry 20 women, Sally York say no problem. When market day reach, and they ask for Gary money, no wrong. Because anytime you carry 20 women, they say one they are offering or big way. When they call and say any man when they run up and down, follow 20 women, now money they follow. Because this one need, no women. So if you feel afford them, good. You want state police, you go pay. Because all your money not be paid, you know we pay 37 state police. So
that increase will be making the world think it's only men that are spending on women. And the ones that they love scam women now these days. You know they talk that one. When they chop woman money, they lie for them. You know they talk them.
You will feminist. You go see her. Go see her. Maybe that feminist. I say, in fact, no one, any husband, no one will drill her before he will come carry you. Because
I am not, but that's the reality. You don't want to talk about the fact that some men are gold diggers. You will not see that one to say. They are gold diggers. You don't know. You didn't know you don't know because of where you are.
Now we they take care of our wife. I never see where woman forgive me 1 naira once, so now me they take care of my wife.
So you cannot understand what I'm saying. Hey, you won't understand. It will not look like I'm just talking.
So my money they call her. Not be the woman money.
I'm just trying to let you know that anything that a man is passing through, whether in marriage or in relationship, women are passing through that same thing. It's applicable to women.
Very. Wait. Man can't shop Mary money. He do you once. Mary can't give me money. The second time.
No.
Boy, you get luck. You get
must not be in society. I'm talking about societal issues. What is happening in our environment? Because as a media personality, you need to be conversant with what is happening in your environment. These are things that are happening daily. I know what I'm saying. So stop saying that.
Say men they shop women money.
Yes, so hey, love scam.
Percentage.
You don't know.
Where did the percentage? Where did the
percentage? The percentage is, let me say, in 100, 40% of men they love scam. 40% they shop women.
Very. This job, where many for the get of statistics that God knows how you talk this one. You try.
No, 60% of men want to be men. They want to be responsible. They want to take care of their family. 40% they run about everywhere. They chop women, they scam women. That's the truth.
Anyway, I don't understand. I don't see the other one work. Even Bible teaches.
In the era when they say women should sit down, be submissive, a man will take care of you. We are not in a digitalized world where men want submissive, hardworking, independent women. Like, are they not funny? You want a woman to go and work 3 day and night and come and be licking your leg.
You know, even from the day when God creates man, he not create say make woman take care of man. He not take care of Adam for that garden.
But now, in this present Nigeria, in this present world where things are difficult, a woman wants to be supportive as well. She wants to work and see how she can cater for the family as well. Then the man can find man not talk.
Man call the dambo. He call the dege.
Can imagine a woman that is suffering, she does not rest. In the morning, she goes out to work. In the night, the kid will be disturbing her. He will not sleep. She'll take care of the kid. In the morning, she'll go to work. Then you can't come back and say the man they go more. They do anyhow with 2 men outside. And you can't say make she sit down. They patient so that she will be a good wife. Wow.
They come fighting for that house.
Okay, because they don't fight me. Because they don't fight me. Make I not prioritize my health. Make person carry sickness, come house. You say because they don't fight me.
Condom day.
Hey, the average Yoruba man where you know can never ever support one wife. That be the truth.
Very don't they generalize. Oh, I not see where Yoruba men, and if Yoruba men say people marry 2, 3, 9 good though, because instead of to leave the women, if you marry wife, they go outside. You better make John marry them. Our own people better, at least when they marry them. The rest part, they go marry one, carry 50 for outside. What's the difference? This is not come, but if you don't marry 2, 3, you not say you keep them. What will be the difference? You better make people marry 4. Like Muslims, marry 4.
Yeah, I was talking about, the new that police officer, the lady, she was complaining that these days men don't want, like in families, when there are disagreements, there's no out of patience to see how the family can work. There's no patience, there's no tolerance, there's no love. People don't want to fight to see how family can work again. That now, second wife is not the new iPhone for men. Where is the lie? That's the truth. The only thing men want to do is marry a second wife.
For this Nigeria today,
is second wife the new iPhone for men?
No, they're not able to do that. That lie, Mary. When men for some money marry 2 wives. One now they keep person who carry 2.
Now that love scam why they tell you. They go come deceive the other second woman, they chop her money. You don't know. Men are gold diggers now. Men are gold diggers. Big gold diggers.
But what you make that one they free at that level when they feel they lost scammer? It go don't drive you home.
The worst thing you will do in your life as a woman is to show a man that you are desperate for marriage.
35 years.
The worst thing you will do in this life. The worst, I'm telling you now there, my gender, my fellow girls, listen carefully. The worst thing you do to yourself is to show a man that you are desperate for marriage. If a man don't see you say marry, they hungry you are a goner. You are gone. You are gone. He's going to scrape you because you don't try and say you won't marry. Everything he wants to do now is us. When I marry you, babe, please give me some money. When I marry you,
when they sell us for this, they go sell us. I don't know. So we go to look we hear from Evelyn at our trading news because
reality. And they talk reality that the Christian one here. If you show a man to marry, they hungry you. He go even carry you go in family house. Show your family you. They want trap you. They want trap you. Move. You're not gonna know. Free advice.
Today on the trending news, we have conflicting stories today, and also it's shocking as well. We have a video of the governor of Zamfara State, Governor Doda Lawa. As he was addressing his people, he was so frustrated, saying that he has idea. He actually knows where these bandits they are located, but he cannot do anything about it because the soldiers are not taking orders from him. They are rather taking orders from Abuja. So if Abuja does not give the go-ahead, there is no way he can go there. But it's so painful to him because he says he can show with his phone the location of where these bandits are hiding. That he knows there, but he can't give order. So that was what he was saying in the video. Though he was speaking Hausa, we don't discriminate here. So we can still play the video. Those that understand Hausa and our viewers that
Let me interpret for us. Yes.
they can understand.
Now let me go speak this language for us today.
Amma duk da haka sai fa abin da aka ce abu ya ci saboda zan gaya maka wallahi billahi akwai lokacin da sai na zubar da hawaye dan ga abubuwa ina gani cewa mutane ya kamata su kai wa mutane dauki amma ba za su ba sai sun jira daga Abuja ba shi irin na'urori da na sa wanda bari ga maka wallahi billahi duk inda wani dan bindiga yake yawo in ya fita na san a wannan zai yi maka koyo duk inda suka fita muna kallon su mun san ba mu san amma ba yadda na yau da ni mai ba da umarni wallahi ina gaya mu.
You could see him raising up his phone.
How did you hear that one you said? How did you hear it? Somebody
You could see, yeah, you could see he was raising up his phone.
His phone. He's seen everything in his phone.
Yes, can track them.
Anywhere they parade to. So for you to even hear that one, now somebody don't tell you, Abi.
Like what it reads here, he says Zamfara State Governor Doda Lawas recently expressed his deep frustration, stating that although he knows the exact locations of bandit leaders in the state, with my phone, he says, I can show you where they are today. He is powerless to act because security agencies stationed in Zamfara only takes orders from Abuja, not from him as state governor. Wow. Is it that? So they put people in posts, in positions, and you cannot have a say in your own state. You have to wait for others.
Yeah.
And he shared a striking example of an attack in Shikafi local government area where troops reportedly did not mobilize until they received federal clearance, even though he had actionable intelligence. So they'll kill everybody for Zamfara just to wait for clearance before they can take action. Why is it that as a governor of the state, you don't have the say to give order? Like to order these people, since you know where the people are.
What makes you a governor? What makes you a governor if you cannot be in control of the state? Because you are the leader of the state. Nobody comes to tell you what you do in your state. You get my point? I don't understand the system right now. I don't understand what is happening.
I don't know if it's a policy or something. You have to wait. You know, they always make this statement that if an insurgency lasts for more than 24 hours, there is a backing behind it. A strong
even this one he said now, you don't know if they will still come for him for this one he even said.
Yeah, so let me read on. He said that emotionally moved, Governor Lawa lamented that if only he had command authority over the military and police, he could end banditry in 2 months. He said if he had the power in 2 months, he could end banditry because he knows the location of these people. He also noted that despite lacking such control, his administration has taken measures to bolster security by supplying 150 patrol vehicles. What is the use of all these vehicles and all that when you can't control these people? To various agencies, recruiting thousands of community protection guards and hiring 2,000 hunters from Borno and Yobe states to assist in operations. And he said in response, look at the response that is coming from Zamfara APC. The Zamfara APC sharply criticized the governor's remark. Can you imagine? They criticized his remark, calling them unnecessary and questioning why he hasn't formally shared such critical intelligence Meaning, since he has such information, why he hasn't shared it?
Share with who? Share with APC.
The
I think to share with the president.
Yes.
You need to share with president. What is APC got to do? Why would he share critical intelligence with APC? You need to share that kind of intelligence with the president. And for him to say this, he must have shared it with the president.
Why would he come public? Yeah, they're saying, why would he come public to say something like that?
Yeah, but if the president is frustrating him, he has no choice but to do this. If the president said he's not aware, then the president should be the one to talk, not APC. Let presidency say he's lying, that we're not aware, not APC.
They said they expected him as the chief security officer of the state. He's expected to be proactive.
Proactive. Now he get the resources. I think
some of these people, they just put in these people, they put in position. Some of them, they are like puppets. They can't do anything. They take orders. That's why you keep wondering, why is it that some of these states, they are not making progress? Because you that is really the state, you know what the state needs, but you can't take action because you don't have the power to take action. Your own is just represent the state, sit there, and be the
ceremonial governors.
They will call you on phone. This is what you should do. And people are commenting and saying, is Nigeria ever going to be better? People are crying. They are saying, is Nigeria ever going to be better? Because it seems the problems, the insecurity we are facing in the country is even beyond just the ordinary. Beyond the ordinary. Because why are they not giving charge?
These are potential presidential candidates. Yeah. And we want to see. I just want to say this. These are potential presidential candidates we want to see. I don't know him that much, but I mean, let young people who can do things, who can say things, and let them come out and run their affairs. Yes. The Bible says you have to confess salvation. Talk and confess. Some of them not the talk and say.
People are even worried about him. They said they might impeach him or something for him to come out and say something like this. That why would he say something? Because these people, they don't like truth. They don't like people telling them the truth.
They do and undo. They can impeach anybody. They even remove anybody. He drive Ubara for so far. You go tell us saying security, they there is Zafara now. Expect the governor. We don't say that get the power. Expect her.
They expect some people to just keep quiet. There are certain things, certain truths you can't expose. Exactly. You can't come out to say it. That's why people are commenting and saying, I hope you will be safe for coming out to say something like this. And then we have another video. This one is laughable because I don't know where Nigeria they go. The last video of Tinubu, he was saying, we are going in one direction and that is up. We are going up. Nigeria is going up. I don't know if this video shows we are going up. They just reported an issue of our train. There was a problem with the train. And now we are having another one. A train from Port Harcourt to Aba. The people got stranded. They said at first, they came to tell them that there is no water in the train. They need to look for water and put in the engine. Small time, they came back. Small time, they came back to tell them that there is no petrol. I mean, there's no diesel. The guy in the video was just narrating what happened. And then, small time, this thing, they came back to say it's brake failure. That was how these people got stranded in the middle of nowhere in the bush. Let's play the video and see what our country is turning.
Oh.
Not be smarting.
Hell, God, this train do us strong thing today. Chai. Oh God, have mercy. Mama, it's a nice experience. See our train. Oh God. Oh God. Imagine them complaining that there is no diesel after they came to meet us that there is no water. After they came to meet us again that the break is bad, they kept on giving us excuses. They don't want to tell us what happened. I've been waiting here for the past 2 hours, if no more. So, and this place is bush. We are at Imo River. Ew.
No.
Undo.
Now this kind one I don't like go.
You better reach here.
Just
You
be
better
going,
reach here. Better go run. Better go run. You know, say last time when you go see, you go where they protest. If you see the wrong way, better run.
No, the
You must pass
Go, go, don't look back, go.
You must pass there because that's the only way. That's the only way to come out. So you have to go through that river.
If person go fit back me, no wahala.
But it's not deep. It's not deep. You see what these people are facing. And that UK, will this happen abroad in that UK? Will this happen? At least people will say, okay, this is the reason I'm paying tax. It's working.
These are the
If they tell you the last time they did maintenance for this, you will cry, you will weep. When was the last time they did maintenance?
Maybe come climb this one.
Ha!
I put a sound. What is the training for camp?
You see me say I stay there. You don't see I come back Abuja.
It's not funny at all. It's not funny. If the train ways.
The first bush they carry me, because I don't speak just in a bush. I boss cry you. I say, me go stay inside this bush.
They should, if the train way is not working, they should shut it. They should shut it. They should shut it down. If it's not working, they should shut it down. People should use other means of transportation. Because this thing is becoming annoying.
I think we just need to improve on it.
But this paper carried their news though. It's not because we didn't have time to go through it. The train, let me see. I think they are also noticing that the Nigerian Railway Corporation has undergone a significant management reshuffle barely 10 days after a train accident on the Kaduna-Abuja roads injured 20 people. So the Nigerian Railway Corporation's managing director, Dr. Kayode Opiefa, announced a sweeping organization that includes the appointment, redeployment, and retention of a district managers. You see? District managers and senior officers across the corporation's operational corridors. According to an internal memo from the firm obtained by our correspondent on Thursday. Okay, it was gathered that the shake-up, which took effect from September 1st, 2025, is part of the ongoing reforms aimed at improving operational efficiency, service delivery, and accountability within the corporation. 3 new offices has been created as part of restructuring the business process, efficiency, and due diligence desks, our customer service desks, and our corporation statistician office. Let me stop here. Even them said they don't see people don't they complain.
What you consider customer service desks and the trainway when they will go fees. I beg you.
But they are district managers now. Maybe they won't change it. They are not doing well now. Because manager waiting for this station where this plane day now. We're supposed to know say for a day and the water so-called break then time before you go move. What's if the person work? Are they not paying them salary?
That's it. Now
You see the reason why when we call these people corrupt, you will say no, they're not corrupt. Sometimes they might have released money for this management.
The vehicle break down. As it break down, thank God that we see healers. As why enter the healers. God so can somebody drop. That's why I enter front, but people there for the back. I say, they be like me for enter back of healers today now. Abuja street get because I don't come. In this Nigeria, this is jungle justice. Sorry, this is a jungle. Like you go need to get that mindset. Say survival of the fittest. You gotta survive as a Nigerian. Anyhow, anywhere you see yourself, you just need to survive. That's it.
It's a difficult time, but God is with us. Like we always like to say, by the grace of God. By grace of God, we do. Tinubu and we will suffer. We don't need the grace of God.
These people they are joking with us. Did you see the story on the Punch?
If they
I
holiday,
want to borrow fresh. Wait, let me see it. Fresh money
Not
again.
borrow. Shebi they say they not dey borrow again.
Federal government six fresh $1.75 billion World Bank loan. Just few days after we had
they're
no more
not borrowing
borrowing.
from local banks.
Oh, okay.
They're not
Then they
borrowing from
borrow
local
from
banks. That
international. All right. Okay. I see.
yes, international. It's not the same.
Oh,
Okay.
but the
But
women they
really,
laugh. When the trouble come, now the women will give. When they come carry our women. Because now it is the only thing we get now.
I'm not someone that sell now for slave trade. Now men they say they don't sell women no. Now men and they carry.
No, don't worry. Now women, they say women. They don't say don't slave trade. They're not saying not women they carry each other.
but
Now,
the
they
women
say we
now
need to
for
we need to
that's what
multiply.
I tell
So they will
that's what
carry
I tell
enough
marry
women.
the women.
Uh-huh.
The women not to suffer like men.
Who says so?
That's what I tell marry them now. And you see the mixed race. The
No,
mixed race.
I say one person say once he say that the women when the only few women when they carry a slave when they throw for sea. You know the way they say Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Heli. That's the women when they don't drop, when they best now, then they come back. You know, but men not you don't see any hurricane when they give money. The women, hurricane. The women marry the best now. Now hurricane, you know what I'm they're not making best. I see they smile so it's
Me I the best so. And the only time they talk say that you try cover the truth. Me I dey talk my own because not only women are the problem for this country. Now men be the major problem. They make us look as if now women be the issue. Women are not the problem in Nigeria. We are not the problem of this country.
women are
See to
very
the fact
good
that
people.
men also have a problem too. They need to work on their own self.
Yes, women are very good.
You know the problem. Men create problem, then come back and look innocent of the problem they created. You think a woman would just come and start complaining?
Now that like I don't get now, I don't collect money finish. He said that the man offer. He keep throw money
How
from
much you
nowhere.
collect? She said maybe the man send her shawarma. What's the shawarma? What the man give her? How much the man give her?
Now when they just speculate before court in their wisdom say pay 450. Now only now 50,000 naira now we hear say they give her. That's the only thing. You know say wait a minute. I tell you this. I pay woman diary. That day I know if you imagine how much we spend. When she won't come out, he said make he send me the 1,500 naira. Because that's what women be. Now
You pay
1,500 naira.
woman diary. But you will not talk about the sacrifices she makes or she will
Hey.
make when she enters the house for years.
I hear. What of me when you
Una
marry
no
her?
want to can well. Last time wetin una need be say una wan make women dey serve una. That's the truth. Because you pay her one diary. Now you pay am for when you small reach when you big.
Now what
Person pay am
1,500
train am for
naira
when
they
you
say they
small you don
marry?
big. You pay diary. You dey say you pay diary make she come turn slave. Because I don't understand.
I don't say make not slave. You know, I never say I want money back. He said he won't give me the money back now. You know what? He said I want 1,500 naira.
What I know is that
I said so I want 5 never spend that day.
the only thing I know is that at the end of the day, women
Yeah.
should be treated rightly in this country.
Yeah, I agree.
This gender inequality has been a problem. We should be treated as humans. We should not be treated less because we are not less. We are not less.
Where for which book they for fit treat woman on you say they not treat her down? Where?
No, Nigeria have gender inequality. Oh. The gender inequality in Nigeria. Now the priest was saying that evening that why is it that women are not contesting for presidency?
It's driven by culture.
I end. How the story be? They never they laugh before time reach, they don't they laugh am. They
Mary,
believe that there are some rules that women cannot take up in the country.
that is not true. Every they say
It's true that it's driven by culture.
For hope.
It's driven by culture. It's
It's
our
not driven
culture
by
that will
culture.
say
Our
a
culture
woman
very
is supposed to be a woman is supposed to be
There was
like
a video
this
I
in
saw.
your culture.
It was even a man that was complaining about his own culture. He said he wants to say something about his culture. Now, why is that everything you understand that the culture talks against has to affect the women? You understand? He was saying when they say when a woman cheats on her husband, maybe she run mad or something, but the man can cheat as he like. That is not even enough. That their culture they now put a new rule that married women should not put on trousers. So he came out and he was complaining that Are you people to tell me what my wife will put on? Which one is like women should not put on trousers if you are from that culture?
Okay.
Are you
But
to
wait,
everything they do is against the women?
yeah.
Every culture. If you watch well, every
Not my culture. You
every
see,
culture is
Mary,
always against the women.
Mary,
That is why a man will cheat and think is the right
I
thing
don't
to do.
know. Urobo woman go cheat, now the man go die. Now the woman cheat on a man, they die. You say na culture. Where culture
Which
compare?
still tells the woman
Where
that
culture
she should
compare?
not cheat. Which
Where?
still tells the woman that she should not cheat.
Eh? Bible recognize cheating. They say na two people they caught in the act. Now only the woman they want stone. Now only Urobo people do it. Bible not recognize man as a cheater. Now so I know say many women go kill me now. But that story for Bible when they say the two of them were caught in the act. You don't say now only one they catch you, but now only man that they be one stone. They don't say they want stone the man. Not be me talking the Bible when I read that. Mary, women are created special.
We special.
That's why we go pay dowry. Women not they pay our dowry. Now we they pay dowry. Now we go save money, go pay dowry. What did they do you the day you they marry? Not be smart, you know. Everything you do, yes, sir.
It is a man that will come and marry a woman now. Be giving that condition of if I marry you, you are not to work, you have to sit at home, take care of the children. Shoo.
That day when they go pay your dowry, Mary. What did they do and then you go
After
save?
1 year of marriage, when you're asking for money, you begin to remind you that you're a liability.
Many women,
Coco.
many women now they pay their own dowry.
Giving conditions.
Many women now they sponsor their own dowry.
Which kind of
Yes, now they'll give money to the man. They'll give money to the man.
Any day you know you're right as a woman, they will tag you a feminist. Any day you know you're right.
Anytime when woman don't pay her own dowry finish, you know say she don't come up for market. Woman when they market,
what's not pay? What's not pay? That really
they give money to the man now. They give money to the man to go pay dowry.
Women of 22, 23, now they give money for market. You know the women they put come up for market well. Now they go punish that small.
Then I say that it is the desperate one that suffers the more. What the make her look say they desperate? That's all. You don't be for you. You don't be.
Sometimes it's motivated by love.
Yes,
love?
Amen. Make I hear. Bible not say we can love man. No. Bible say we can respect us. We don't need to love. Anybody tell woman make love me?
Women they love men because men don't even get the love to give. A man will
No,
say I did outside.
where woman for love?
You cannot give
Where woman for
love.
love?
As men don't get love to give.
You know what it is? Maybe you know what it is.
Woman choose to add respect and love because man don't even get love to give. So the way the woman help the love.
You know the thing when women they call love, emotion. Hey, don't do me this. You do me this, not the emotion. You know the true love. Let me describe love for you. For God so loved the world that he gave us his only begotten son. Meaning who love go die for the family. If what they have now the man will go from now go die. You know what they call love? What do they define to be love? Define love from the biblical sense of it. For God so loved the world.
Which man go die? The man go rock from us. The man go rock from us. Which man go die for the family? When it is women that
no love. Nothing I love make Eve go give Adam that apple.
See the kind of love. See what they call love. Love. Now love, love. When did she say man and woman they house? Trouble come. Now the man they go down, they go with the trouble.
That degree is nothing like that. I'm waiting for you to come and talk about women that die during childbirth, labor. They suffer for 9 months to carry a child. Not all of them survive it. You have not seen anything like that. What are you supporting in men? What are you supporting in men? What are you supporting in men? No, what are you supporting in men? What is there that you're supporting in men? What are men? What are they doing rightly? What are you supporting in men?
Tell you what they're doing right. Tell you what I'm doing right.
It's protecting the men's ego.
No, Emily. I never hear say you get anywhere they forget fatherless home. Not only motherless home that they get. And look at this story. Now only woman know who get the key.
And only man know how many children they get outside the marriage. Now only man know how many children they get outside the marriage.
Oh, okay.
When they want to do this, do that.
That one it's not biological problem. You go there woman for house. He get 4 children. Maybe I won't be home. You go thank God. If they begin to do DNA for Nigeria, all of us will discover say not be our papa, be our But we try am. We go come discover say no be our family in England. Maybe leave that matter. You know the power of a woman. You don't say oh, the mama na mistake. Nah, then a few doctors na hospital do that one. Many papa of us, no be they get us to in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Now get the show. Now I told, but make I still get my mouth small because I don't old past that. They never born now when I don't start. Even when they before that, because they born now, I don't carry girlfriends. All these 2 children.
Thank God say you don't carry girlfriends. Thank God say you don't carry girlfriends, no be girlfriends. No be women allow women get peace of mind for this country. No be women be problem of Nigeria. No be women.
Who say that women be problem? No, the only thing when I talk be say nobody feel oppressed woman though. In fact, the comment when I share with you now today, when the boy tell us the comment, he said, you go first marry, you go get girlfriend, you go come the house, you go pretend. She just come. We tell her, say, babe, that's not how you do this here. You go say, okay, but I just be come now. Then you take her, say, make her be your girlfriend. And on that day, you go tell you, say, this is not how you do this here. Don't look at the way you throw this around. That's what they tell me here too. Then if you marry her, you don't become a man.
Yes, so and now why some men, when the woman don't get belly, attitude don't change because about you don't they change, they don't begin to do anyhow. So that's why it be is applicable.
Very, I don't share video. When woman even get belly, na problem.
It's applicable to men as well.
Very, you never follow woman when get belly. That's what everything that they retain them. Anything when they smell.
Who cause am? Who cause am? She give herself.
No.
So why you not feel love her in that condition? Why are you loving her with conditions? Why can't you love her conditionally?
You don't see, Mary, which reasonable man just come for house? He say, my wife get belly, go to her. Yeah, Mary, Mona talk through. The man they sick. Now that time, you said, woman get belly, body go the warm. Now that time, go to the toucher. Why you go hate her? But the wahala went down that body that time, eh? If anything they do, they mess up. Anything they do, they irritate her. What do you go do, Emily? If anytime you want to touch your wife, and the only when she want, if not, if you touch her, you go say, don't touch me. You feel they irritate her, that woman. Not say, my chemistry they change. Women, eh? Oh no. They say, woman as your girlfriend a different person. As your wife a different thing. As your mother of your children another story. And there be different characters. You say you know woman, then they know them. Men don't fight us men, so I dey fight in our backs. Listen, young people. I'll keep quiet. I rest my case.
That girlfriend very good. One day go become wife. It go still show a character.
Exactly.
So you not be the same.
Thank God say na the same woman with the talk. Not be another person, na woman.
So that girlfriend will make the person they do wife anyhow. You go still see the character.
But at least that one when they go, that woman when they can't deceive the man, so now another game she they play too.
And that man when no get satisfaction for himself, when no get contentment, is a problem.
Maybe which kind of contentment? Say I like woman for outside and get my people wife.
You don't talk my own now. Leave me now. You don't take your phone.
Let it be the offense of the man. If you don't want to live in denial, say man, he go outside, he see bad thing he do, he quiet, he come out, say my love. You know, affect the wife.
Lack of that is when a man have a self-control. So don't pray for a man that have self-control. I mean that does not have self-control. It's a problem. When you don't get self-control, you don't say evil and good.
How many men get self-control? For this world there, if they tell you say the number of men will never shit from their marriage, you don't get money. And if you get money, make you ask.
Statistic. Let me give you statistic. Inside 20%, 10%, 9 they faithful, 90 they cheat.
Oh, we still get okay, thank God. So something like the cause of the shit.
That then you have is kind of the problem. That then they end up with bad wife, but they are
now because in society they beat us. Nice thank God the man not go get one wife.
Then the woman can end up with good wife, but they misbehave. 90% they look aside, 10% not good.
Maybe.
So
now Christian, this is not Christian culture. Thank God they not go get one wife. You get money, you get plenty wife, no problem. Now when you don't get my guy, if you want marry plenty wife, get plenty money. Then no problem. If you don't get, don't try it. That's why I say to young people, if you don't have money, don't take another woman. Stay with one. And that one, you're going to go treat people like football. Anytime they tell you, sit down. Yes, ma'am. You get what you go tell woman when so see this movie now. You need to pikin. See as they feel they stand. Imagine say don't become mama, don't born.
No, I better go for the show. Now for the show. For the show, they carry
Yeah.
different.
Make I hear.
After the
Make I
show,
hear.
Now for the show, I beg. Don't give me
Big bag.
Now for the show. You know that
Amen.
this broadcast where it's good to state your mind.
I know.
Can't be
I like
pretending.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of everybody can close the show.
If you have any show, now anybody talk. Any show, I beg.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Amen, oh.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you for opening the eyes of those men.
Yes. You are
Well,
welcome, my friend.
in as much as we bring up fun topics and have laughable arguments on the show, this is a show where we also bring up critical discussions, critical topics about Nigeria, what is happening in Nigeria, and possible solutions we should look out for to make Nigeria a better place. Thank you for staying tuned with us. See you again tomorrow at 11 a.m. It's going to be the weekly bulletin of where we do a recap of all we've discussed the whole week. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles. In case you have missed out during the week, tomorrow we'll do a recap of everything. So do not miss the show for tomorrow at 11 a.m. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. It's SRO TV Television. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for staying tuned. See you tomorrow and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than SRTV Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. SRTV goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your SRTV Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. You can reach us by calling this number 070-6237-9915